Hey piano player friends, Chris here with another Quick Tips Wednesday. We're looking at the song May the Peoples Praise You by the Gettys. Let's take a look at it. So I'm playing this in the key of D, and this is one of those Getty arrangements that's, well, the version I've heard is, you know, a full-on Irish sounding arrangement, which is great, but it's hard to replicate that on the piano. But it does have some rhythm to it, some drive that we can have a look at. So the general sort of feel of the rhythm of the piece is this. You have called us out of darkest night. Now I'm slowing that down, sorry, not slowing it down, I'm simplifying the rhythm if I'm playing the melody. Intro. What I chose to do, I played this yesterday, was not any of the melody or any of the chorus, but just did this thing going down from the A, G to the F sharp with the D at the top. So they're going. You've called us out of darkest night into your glorious light. Wasn't it? I played the wrong note. Risen Christ. Then it goes to the second verse. Anyway, let me just show you what I'm doing there. You have called, so I'm playing the melody at the moment. D, second inversion. And bass just keeping a note or two in the chord under the melody. Go up to there to the G. Just a way that I often fill out the melody. Use the chords, the notes and the chords under the melody note. You don't want to go above it, it will kind of messes with the melody most of the time. Some little embellishments that I'm doing as well. A little move there. Here, going to the G, the F sharp, G, down to the G, lower octave. Here I'm playing 4-note chords. Octaves mostly in the bass, and there's some rhythm that I'm doing. It's different every time. Now if there's a strong melody and you don't need to play the melody for the congregation, or there's a violin or flute or a strong vocal section singing it, you can just focus on the rhythm. Again, keeping it under the melody. Often do this there is go in the octaves, lower to higher notes, the left hand, and add a sort of 8-5-1 every now and again. Anyway, you can practice that, slow it down a little bit. So it goes into the second verse. Breath, retell the grace that broke into. And again, I'm doing the F sharp. And now I'm sort of doing a step down, just the G to the lower G. May our every breath retell the breeze that broke into our strife. And then again, the rhythm in the right hand. With boundless love and deepest joy, with endless love. So that low D. And then it goes into the chorus. Now you can add an F sharp there on the May there. Melody, 4-note chords on most of them. So you've got that. Melody, G, chorus, B minor 7, D over F sharp. And then when you get to the A, show how that goes at tempo. Then it goes A over C sharp, and here I like to sort of make it a bit more staccato. D over F sharp, praise, hold, may praise and back to that pattern I used as the intro. It's quite good to fill in between the verses. Okay, then you go to the second, or the third and fourth verses that are played one after another. And there you can maybe come up an octave, break it down a bit, a few arpeggios. Verse, back down again. Okay, then it goes through, goes back into the chorus, then it goes into the bridge. So I'll show you the bridge. At the end of the chorus, so then it goes into this holy, holy section. Where are we? Here we go. And I'll bring it right down for this. I'm playing the add 2 in the G and a 5th the G. And the same for the A. Got that. 6th note of the G. Lower octaves. And then I like to build it up rhythmically for the second time around. So the first time it's quite soft. Now I'm going to the G2, not the add 2, but just the G2. Build it up and stop, or you could go pause, or you could go do a double length bar and into the chorus. Anyway, and at the end, after the final verse and final chorus, slow down, so we go. Oh, your blessing, and praise and slow, make praise and name of Jesus, praise and name of Jesus. D2, which I use nearly all the time to finish off. Anyway, I hope that gives you some ideas. This is a pretty awesome song. Enjoy. Happy playing. Do you want to improve how you play church piano? Would you like to play effective intros like this? Or maybe you want to work on smooth transitions between songs like this. Or perhaps you want to put a bit more rhythm and syncopation into the songs you play, like this. Or maybe you just want to fill out the chords and play with greater expression. You can learn all this and more in my course 20-Day Church Piano Player. And not only that, in addition to the musical skills, you'll also learn the practical, biblical and pastoral concepts that you need to know to be effective in the whole of your role as a church piano player. Click the link below to find out more.